have Council President Andrew Friedson. Thank you so much.
I'm Montgomery County Council President Andrew Friedson, and thank you, Vicki, for the kind introduction, and to you and the Board of Directors for inviting me this morning. Especially at a moment like this, when there is so much anxiety in our community and so much division in our country, there is nothing more powerful and more gratifying than the unifying force of 1,000 local luminaries coming together to harness the ability to create positive, lasting change. This annual breakfast represents the best of our county, our community, and our country. What we can accomplish when nonprofit, education, business, labor, faith, and civic leaders all come together with a common purpose. My council colleagues here with us today, Vice President Stewart, and council members Albernaz, Balcom, Fani Gonzalez, Glass, Katz, Jawando, Lukey, Mink, and Sales, are truly honored to partner with you in serving Montgomery County. There is no doubt that we are facing a true test of our values and resiliency. We have heard that repeatedly throughout today. And while there will be difficult days ahead, I also believe that with challenge comes opportunity for us to prove our mettle here in Montgomery County. As we double down on our values, we must demonstrate our value as a county government to deliver quality services for the residents who rely on us each and every day. If folks are going to believe in us to do the big things in government, we have to prove that we can get the small things done right. And that starts right here in Montgomery County at the local level. It starts with the basics, the fundamentals of good government that create the foundation for a good quality of life. During my time as council president, I'm proud of the progress that we have been able to make to protect the most vulnerable, to bolster the economy, and to increase funding to keep our community safe, all while holding the line on taxes. As we approved the county's $7.1 billion budget, the council funded our public schools at a record $3.3 billion. And for the first time ever, we included transparency and accountability metrics and increased MCPS oversight because our students, educators, families, and taxpayers deserve nothing less. Because there is no greater responsibility than keeping our community safe, we leveraged new technology to address severe police shortages, including expanding the Drone as First Responder program to Bethesda and the Up County, and provided additional resources for houses of worship so that all of our residents can freely and safely worship, live, and learn. This year, the council made strides in promoting more housing for more people by funding unprecedented investments in our Housing Initiative Fund, establishing a new innovative $50 million nonprofit preservation fund, and facilitating affordable, inclusive opportunities by partnering with the faith community. Looking ahead, as we prepare for a new administration to enter the White House, we will hold true to our shared principles of compassion and inclusion, something that has been a theme throughout this morning. And we will ensure that Montgomery County remains a safe and welcoming place for all people in our community. We will denounce hate in all of its forms, from wherever it comes, and we will stand firmly against any and all efforts to undermine our fundamental freedoms. While we can't control what happens in Washington, we can and we will continue to ensure that Montgomery County residents have access to essential supports and services when they are needed the most, and they will be needed a lot. In that spirit, working together with Vice President Stewart, County Executive Elrich, and our council colleagues, I'm very excited to announce a United in Service and Support Community Resource Fair on Sunday, December 8th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Executive Office Building in Rockville. We invite all of you to join us and please to help us get the word out to residents. None of these supports would be possible, and none of these services could happen without a strong enough economy to pay for them. That's why we must be intentional about growing our private sector economy and reducing our reliance on the federal government in Montgomery County. We took a giant step forward with unanimous approval of my $20 million New Jobs Initiative, the largest economic development package of its kind in Montgomery County history. With a laser focus on creating high-paying jobs, promoting innovation, and supporting underrepresented entrepreneurs and under-resourced communities, we're sending a strong signal that if you're willing to invest in Montgomery County wants to invest in you. Governor Moore has declared this as Maryland's decade. We heard him say it again today. And we in this room know that Maryland cannot reach its full potential unless its economic engine, Montgomery County, is firing on all cylinders. Despite these momentary setbacks, I'm more optimistic than ever that our long-term possibilities far outweigh these near-term problems. With leadership and partnership by the very people in this room, we can capitalize on our unrivaled strategic assets and be even stronger than the sum of our parts. I know that in my heart because I know what's in yours. Thank you for being a shining light in these dark times and for showing us the path forward. We need you, and we need it more than ever. Our community needs you more than ever, and our country needs Montgomery County right now more than ever. Thank you for the opportunity to be with you this morning and for the privilege and the honor to be able to serve alongside you each and every day to represent our community and to demonstrate the absolute best that we have, not just here in Montgomery County, but anywhere. Thank you so much.